Hello. Now what I'm going to do here, excuse me, is I'm actually going to design a kitchen, a complete kitchen, probably in two halves of the video, depending how long it takes me here. I'm going to delete this wall and delete this place bar. Don't panic too much. What I want to do is I'm going to design a full kitchen with you, and I'm going to show you how you can alter that kitchen. And if this is all seems to be getting a bit too much, don't worry, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to provide basic kitchens. I'll have a U-shaped kitchen, a galley-shaped kitchen, a long kitchen, so that you can basically start off with a designed kitchen and possibly modify it to the size of your room. But I still want to show you what we're doing in this situation. So we know, well, actually we don't know. Let's see what we have here. We'll measure this bar and 2900 long. So let's say we want our kitchen to be 3900 long, along a long wall. We're going to have a run of cabinets along the wall and an island bank. So I start moving that, and then I type in 1000 and press enter, 1 meter and press enter, and that gives me the 3900 that we want to make our kitchen, including the fridge. Triple click on the floor. It's handy to keep the floor around, because later on you can add tiles and different materials to see the color. You just click on that edge. A little bit tricky, but like I said, the more you use this program, the easier it's going to get to use. So I'm going to go to Window. I'm going to go to Components, and I've got my I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to go Open or Create a Collection. Going to the desktop, and I'm looking for that demo library that we had for you guys. Then I'm going to open up we don't have a basic, I do have a range of corner cabinets. If you look in here, I've got 3 basic corner cabinets for this home version. I do have a range in the pro version, but you're a little bit limited in this, but not too much. So what we're going to do, we'll grab a bank of drawers here, we'll bring it down. We'll swing around. I'm using the wheel. I use the wheel tool a lot, and I zoom in and out with it. It'll come with practice. We're going to swing that around. Now I can type in 180 and enter, and that'll put in the exact angle of rotation. And I can grab my little corner here, and we'll bring that out. We'll grab the point we want to move, and we'll put it in. Excuse me. Doesn't want to play. Sometimes you get that, you just got to zoom in and do what you want to do. Now to make this bank of drawers has come in at it's coming at 300 long. Let's say we want to make those a 900. What will we do? Let's say we want to actually, you know what, let's move these along, because on the outside of the kitchen we're probably going to have something like the fridge. So let's put the cooking to this side. Let's go back here, and we'll select tall cabinets. I'm thinking as we're going, just remember here, I'm trying to demonstrate how we use the software, not actually design a kitchen, but we'll design a kitchen of sorts as we go. So we've got a wall oven tower. I always like to have those on the left hand side, and then we're going to move this cabinet along. So kitchen designers that have used other programs tend to get very concerned about this next situation when I move the wall right out of the way. I can swing the whole wall, get it back out of the way, and come in and work on my cabinets. It's easy to move it back in. Again, stop the video, try, come back, watch it again. If you have to, the big trick to positioning to start with is to zoom right in and get your cabinets in at the right position. Now grab our wall, grab the little point we want to move, bring it into the point we want to move it to, and put our wall back where we want it to be. Now, let's say what I want to do is have an 1800 long. You guys that are working in Imperial sort of just work on the measurements later, but what I want to do here is have an 1800 long area with a stove top in the middle and some cabinets above with maybe a slide out range sheet. Let's do a clean look here. We can do a canopy look if you want, but we want to make this bank of drawers 900. So again, we get a little measuring tool and give ourselves a line, and we're going to make that 600, and that gives us a line 600 from that 300 point, or this will make it clearer. We grab the scale tool and we scale and we line it up to that point. Press the space bar, click the cursor on the blue area, and you've now got a 900 draw bank. If you want that draw bank to be 830, 875, whatever you want it to be, then you just type it to the appropriate distance. Now I want an 1800, so I'm going to put in 2 9s, nice and uniform. I'm going to select that cabinet, press the move tool, press control, and I've got a second cabinet. It's copied it. Google doesn't really work with the old control copy and paste type thing. It doesn't do that too well. But you grab the move tool. There's a video in there, tutorials on it. And we've now got ourselves a 1800 wood chop, which is what I wanted to have in there. I'm going to come over to the tall area again. I'm going to grab a pantry, and I'm going to position my pantry in again. Usually I would leave the wall right out of the way, but you know, it's easy. Just don't worry once you get used to it. It's a very simple process. So what we're trying to do here is just get the point that I want to move and put it to the back point on that overhead, on that wall, on that base cabinet. There we go. Now again, I'll bring our wall back here for you. People feel more comfortable with the walls in the right position. I don't know. So we'll bring that in again. And click, put that away. Now if I want that pantry to be wider, I will follow the process, just showing you what we do. That's a 400 pantry, and we will type in, let's say we want it to be 530, so we will make it an extra 130, press enter, select it, grab the scale tool, grab it from the middle, and zoom over and click onto that scale tool. So you're getting the idea of how you can do it and how you can do it accurately. And we'll grab a refrigerator. In this program I've got one fridge. If you get the Pro version, there's a couple of options, and you've also got the 3D warehouse where you can import lots and lots of fridges, but for the sake of this piece of software I've got the one fridge. So we're basically coming along very quickly here. I'm doing it quickly. As I said, I'm trying to show you how to use the software. I will come back to my basic library. I'm going to go panels and tops, and I want to grab a piece of bench top and slot that in there. Now I've made that look easy. I know that if you have to move the wall and slot it in the first time, don't feel bad. The more you use it, the easier it becomes. But that's put in my area, my bench top. I can go then to my library, click on appliances, and I can grab a little, let's say a 90 centimeter cooktop here. We'll put that on there. We will get the blue axis, start to rotate it, type in 90, and I've got my cooktop. And I'll grab the bottom. So I know I'm making it look easy. It is easy. It's just a case of getting used to it, guys. It really is. We'll go back to our main library. We'll select some wall cabinets. Now we know we've got 1800 with the 900, so we're going to need a 900 canopy. We might put in a couple of 300 units, and we will grab the corner we want, put it to the corner we want to go to. So grab the point we want and move that to, so I've probably got a little bit of a, so sometimes if you're having trouble placing them, don't play around, go in and zoom right in, grab the point that you want and put it to the point you want to move it to. Get yourself a blue area, press the space bar, get your cursor back, place on the blue, and there is your overhead canopy. Very quickly, going to go back to my library cabinets. I have a whole heap of range hoods in the Pro version, but for this version we have a Miele range hood that we will put over here on the wall, fairly close to where we want it to be. And again, you can scale this thing off, and For the pro designers that are watching this little thing, let me absolutely guarantee you, I used 2020 for many years and I used Kitchen Draw for many years. I can achieve better results once you get used to doing this. Designing in 3D gives you a better concept, a better balance. That all looks a bit tight for me, now to see it in 3D, so I might narrow those off. If I want to make sure this cabinet's exactly the same size as that cabinet, I will copy it, grab the move tool, grab copy and move it over. When you finish this off with splashbacks and rendering and floor tiles, and the beauty is if I need something different in this, I can draw it and create it myself easily. And I can also go over to the Google 3D warehouse. I don't know if you've looked at that yet. I can type in get models. If I wanted to put a human being in here, or a kettle, or a stove. Let's put in stove, just search for stoves. These are all things that people have drawn and put in here over, so okay, the gas stove and the stove blue. Might be more accurate, put in cooker. Lots of people in the States put things on Google Warehouse. You got a whole range of cookers to choose from. Scroll through, you've got pages and pages from different, everything from noodle cookers to ranges. So look, there's more versatility with this program, so stick with it, and we'll come back in the second part and we will build an island bench, which is a little bit tricky, but as I say, don't worry, but we'll then give you a series of basic shape kitchens to work from, and we'll get it all sorted in the end. So I will say bye bye for now.